Kind of interesting.
It is.
So to be clear, we aren't referring to the procedure that you'd had previously.
Correct.
Because you had to have a procedure earlier in the season.
Yeah.
So this was in addition to what you'd previously undergone.
Yes.
So how has the operation gone?
Good.
Okay.
It was successful.
Okay.
The procedure itself, its effects can wear off over time. So as of right now, I should be good for 10 years. That's the hope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when is the last time that you all had spoken?
We hadn't spoken since the pizza party where I had to put my foot down. The request was to lie about someone else's marriage. And our communication then essentially became none.
Okay. When you're alluding to someone else's marriage, that someone else's marriage is Brennan's marriage.
Correct.
Correct?
Correct.
Have you all had an opportunity to have that discussion?
I think we've chatted about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're trying to understand like the motive of why Claire would do something like this and who would benefit and, about the cheating thing with Emily and all of that.
Yeah.
Sure.
And just so you know, you weren't here, but I did talk about that moment.
She saw on his iPad that there were girls messaging him on Instagram and all of this stuff. She gets angry. She goes out one night and there's an Australian guy flirting with her, and she did make out with this Australian guy.
Why are we just hearing about this?
We agreed that we would never speak badly about each other on camera.
From my perspective, it's kind of this weird conundrum of what is the truth? How do you even get to the truth?
Well, she admitted to all her friends, all the wives, that she cheated, and they're asking us to lie about a double date that never happened.
Help me understand. Just clarify it for me.
There was no double date that actually transpired.
Okay.
So just because of a harmless little joke between friends that is now being used as a weapon to misplace the actual spotlight, which is on Emily for cheating.
That's a lot.
When I originally told Claire the joke that when Brennan and I went out and we saw these two girls, she laughed. She thought it was the funniest thing. And then a few weeks later, all of a sudden, it morphs into its own thing to cover for...
Understood.